Look closely at the vibrant orange graphic and the modern tied-up hair. Then, right next to it, notice the weathered hand resting on an intricate stack of traditional green glass bangles. We often hear that tradition and modernity are locked in a zero-sum battle, where anything new must inevitably erase what came before. We picture this process as a hostile takeover, sleek glass skyscrapers swallowing up quiet farmland, or digital isolation replacing face-to-face human connection. But when we pull back to see the entire frame of this photograph, we find a quiet reality that suggests a different story. Our standard model of progress assumes destruction. To see how a culture actually evolves, we need to examine the shaded spaces where the past and the future sit side by side. Behind these two figures stretches an open agrarian landscape, a setting that has dictated the rhythm of daily life here for centuries. These two people represent overlapping timelines rather than competing factions. The young man's style connects him to a globalized economy, yet his physical presence beside his elder shows that he still moves within his local community. This overlap extends to the physical objects around them. Notice the bright green plastic jar and the pink bucket sitting directly against the rough, uneven stones of an older seating wall. In developing regions, these are hybrid zones, spaces where mass-produced, durable goods find a place within traditional, outdoor ways of living. Here, globalization is rarely measured by the arrival of tech hubs. It is visible in small, practical adaptations to daily chores. Material updates provide new utilitarian tools, while the core environment and social structure persist. Notice their body language. Their relaxed shoulders and shared sightlines suggest a deep comfort in sharing the shade. This quiet moment sits against a harsh demographic reality facing rural communities, the migration of young people to urban centers. When the youth leave, they create a vacuum. This shift can sever the transmission of knowledge and leave older generations increasingly isolated. This chart illustrates the severity of that divergence over the last 20 years in many developing nations. The rural youth population declines sharply, while the elder population remains stagnant. Against the friction of this rapid urbanization, the traditional family unit acts as a shock absorber. The young man functions as a bridge, bringing the influences of a broader world back to the older generation. In return, the elder serves as a cultural anchor, providing a sense of place and heritage even as the world around them changes. While national policies attempt to address rural shifts, the connection between these two people is sustained through the immediate physical reality of staying near one another. This image provides a specific glimpse into how families navigate a changing world. It illustrates how modern materials can find a place within a traditional setting without necessarily replacing the underlying social connection. We measure a country's development by looking at macro metrics like GDP, the expansion of tech hubs, or the height of city skylines. But to see how a culture survives a transition, we look away from capital cities to the quiet corners of rural landscapes. Cultural resilience is found in these repetitive, everyday acts, generations sitting together in the shade, proving the future makes room for the past.